What's up, internet? My name is Kyle, back with another episode about cameras, tech, and all that good stuff. Today, we got some free stuff. I've finally made it as a YouTuber. I got sent a Feel World monitor. It's the MA5, and we're gonna talk about how it's gonna help me and my YouTube setup, and just some of the things I like about it, some of the things I don't like about it, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so full disclosure, I got sent this monitor by Feel World. They reached out to me and were like, hey, you wanna review this monitor? And I was like, hey, yeah. And then they were like, hey, we'll send it to you. And I was like, okay, and now it's here. So this is like one of the first things I've been sent as a YouTuber, so it makes me feel really good, like I'm actually getting somewhere in life. And yeah, didn't pay for it, so thank you, Feel World. And all of the stuff I'm gonna say in this video is my opinion and my opinion alone. They aren't telling me what to say or anything like that. So if I hate it, then that would be bad for them. By the way, I don't hate it. Okay, so let's talk about what this is. So this is the box, came with tape over it. Otherwise, it's kind of a pretty looking box. I'll put that over there and I will open it. Oh God. Oh boy. So it comes with this cool little case where it says Feel World Master, and it's kind of like one of those type cases. It's pretty cool. I like it. I dig this thing. Let's open this bad boy up, and this is what's in there. Now, I've already opened this to make sure that it works and stuff, so we'll just go over each item. So mine actually came with the battery, which is one of these guys. And I've seen other reviewers say that theirs did not come with a battery. And I checked on Amazon, like if I were to buy this, what's in the box, and it actually doesn't list the battery. So not sure about other people's. Some people said it didn't. Says it doesn't, but I got a battery. Next is this cool little bendy arm. It has a hinge on it right here, so the actual monitor can flip. And this is really, really handy. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute here. It also comes with a sun guard thing, which I will open right now. Die, you plastic bag. So this is what the sun guard looks like. It's Velcro and it goes on the edge of the monitor. Okay, and it comes with two different cables. This is a mini HDMI to normal HDMI, and then it also comes with a micro HDMI to HDMI. It also came with this. I don't know, I think it's something that you eat, so that's cool. And that's all that's in the bag. But yeah, this thing actually holds a lot, and pretty cool. Oh, and I forgot to show you the monitor, which is the Feel World MA5. I guess it stands for Master 5-inch. And yeah, pretty slick looking. So as you can see on the front here, this is the Velcro that you put the sunshade on. So real quickly, I'll show you each side of this thing and show you what's on it. So this is the top. Right here you have a function 1 and function 2 button. You can set these to do different things. Then you have arrow buttons to get through the menus. This is a 1/4-inch tripod mount, or a mount for other things. This is a menu button, and then you have more arrows to get around, and then the power button on the far side. The back is basically for the battery. It looks like this, and you have a switch up top here. You have to press this in to get the battery to unlock. Pretty standard stuff there. On the side here, you have an HDMI in and an HDMI out. And then you have a DC in. I believe that's the DC in side. Yes, that is the DC in, as it says right there. On the other side, there is a lone 1/4-inch screw mount. And then on the bottom of the monitor, you have a DC out, which is really cool because you can power your camera with that if you have a DC adapter for your camera. And then over here is a USB or a micro USB for upgrading the firmware. And then you have a headphone jack to monitor audio levels, which some filmmakers do. Overall, this thing is really, really cool looking. It's really light, but it also feels like solid. All right, so this is the battery, and you put it on like so. And then the arm, where did I put it? Where did I put it? You can screw this on any end. I'm gonna choose this side and screw this puppy in right now. Boom, that's tight. And there you have it. That's what it looks like with a couple of my fingerprints on it. And yeah, pretty nifty little thing. Even with the battery on there, this thing is really light. Yeah, super cool. I don't know, I can't really get over the fact at how light this thing feels. This may save me a lot of trouble with my YouTube setup. Let's put the sun guard on. Oh man, that is really sticky. Okay, there we go. And that's what it looks like with the sun guard on. I haven't used it outside yet, but from what I understand, a lot more expensive monitors are very bright. This has about 450 nits, if that is correct. And with the sunshade, it shouldn't be a problem outside unless you're like on a beach with direct sunlight coming over your shoulder at the screen. So yeah, what do you guys think of how this thing looks? Does it look cheap to you? Do you think it looks expensive? What do you think of the styling? Overall, I like really dig the look. Drinking coffee around 10 o'clock at night. Perfectly great idea. I kind of just wanted to see what this is gonna look like on the Canon M50. I will screw this in nice and tight. And now I have it mounted on the Canon M50 and it's facing that way. So what you can do is you can turn this the other way. So then it's facing the other way. Obviously it looks a little weird with the sun guard on there. And boom, and now it is facing, you know, the actual person filming the video. Now the Canon M50 has a flip out screen, as you see here, but this screen is, you know, so much bigger than the flip out screen. This is probably 3.5 inch, and this is 5 inches. So yeah, that's the setup on the Canon M50. Do you like the way that looks? Let me bring that in, and yeah, I don't know, I kind of dig it. I think it's pretty cool. Now, obviously you can get a shorter cable than this, but this is what it comes with. If you're super picky about that, just get a 6-inch cable or something like that. So let's turn this puppy on. Boom, there we go. Oh, that's not in focus because I'm in focus. So it is a 5-inch monitor right on top of the camera. This is super light, even with the battery pack on there. It's not that heavy. I mean, obviously this is a really slim profile too. So yeah, let me try and throw this on the A6000 while it's on my ring light setup. And I'll even try and throw the microphone on the cold shoe mount on this arm and see if I can really simplify my YouTube setup. And this is this like stand bookcase thing. It's like, it holds basically my stuff, lens caps and so forth, and the monitor. Come back over here. All right, and this is the back side. So you see the boxes and all the stuff. Usually I have stuff there at the bottom. So this whole thing can probably go away. And what I'm gonna do, and this microphone stand can go away. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the arm on here with the monitor, and then I'm gonna hook the mic up to the arm. That and this will go away and everything will be in the ring light. Let's give it a shot. All right, so now I am using the Feel World monitor with my H1 zoom mic attached on the side of the arm with everything inside of my ring light, and it looks great. The monitor that I had here and the stand is completely gone. The mic stand completely gone. I think it feels great. I have so much more room for activities.
All right, we've already figured out how to do this. The beds match up perfectly.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Hey, I never asked you.
Yeah.
You like guacamole?
It feels nice. I feel like if I had a nicer ring light that was more sturdy, I could literally just put that in the closet, take it out. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do anyway, but this is, my point is my ring light needs a little work.
How you doing over there?
Really good.
But besides that, this is the perfect YouTube setup. This is awesome. So let's go over a couple things, some things I like, some things I don't like about this monitor. The first thing that I really like is the price. I feel like for filmmakers or YouTubers, a monitor around the $170 mark is great. It's just super accessible for somebody who wants something of high quality, which I must say, just looking at it from here, even with the bright ring light, it looks amazing, super crisp. A lot of the other monitors out there are $400, $600, $800. I just feel like at this price, it just enhances video making, filmmaking, and it gives you that extra precision that you need to look at the screen and see what you're actually doing. The Sony a6000 has a very small screen. Even my new Canon M50 has a very vibrant screen, but this is so much bigger and it's even more vibrant. So it just gives you that extra edge on seeing if you're in focus, if your framing's good, if everything looks good. It's just a better experience. So some features of the Feel World Master MA5 is it's got a 5-inch screen, it's got 3/4-inch mounts, which I pointed out earlier. It has a 180-degree swivel, which is really nice. The screen resolution is 1920 by 1080. The viewing angle is 160 degrees. I can't imagine having to see this monitor from further than that. There's focus assist, there's zebra lines, I believe there's focus peaking as well, and there's false color, which I've never used false color, but I'm gonna try it on this to help with exposure. We talked about that you can power your camera with this monitor. No other monitor that Feel World has actually does that, so that's a really cool feature. And yeah, those are the features, the general features of this monitor that I think for the price tag, you really can't beat. Okay, so let's talk about some of the cons. There's very few, but let's talk about them. One would be the rotation of the screen, the 180-degree rotation. I wish there was like a gyroscope inside the monitor that did a auto rotate when you flip the screen. The flip you have to activate in the menus. I've seen another reviewer talk about doing the flip to one of the function buttons, but in the function button list of what you can set it to, I'm not seeing the flip of the screen. So maybe I need to do a little digging. Maybe I need to update the firmware. I'm not sure, but I will have to dig into that a little more. Number two is that it's not a touchscreen, but I can't really expect a touchscreen in a $170 device, like a monitor like this. I feel like the small focus HD or small HD focus, whatever that's called, it's above $400, and that is a functionality I would expect in a device around that price. But around $170, I don't expect it there, but it would be nice. It's just a small nitpick. It's very cheap, so no touchscreen. The third con or third dislike is the Velcro sun guard. I think it's cool that it's integrated on there, but at the same time, I would rather it just clip onto the monitor, like maybe some indents in the monitor, and then the sunshade just kind of sits in that and clicks nice and snug, and then you can, like, you know, pull tabs or something and then pull it off. The Velcro feels like it's gonna wear out over time, or it's gonna pull off the glue. Other reviewers have mentioned that as well. But besides that, I don't really have any other dislikes. Oh, actually I do have one more, which is the menu system overall. Kind of just clicking through and stuff like that. It's kind of tough on the monitor. I'm sure I'll get used to the buttons and stuff like that, but that would go back to the touchscreen. I wish there was a touchscreen, but I really don't expect that. I think this is just a true dream for a budget filmmaker or even photographer if they need it. I want to get even more into astrophotography. I've done some astrophotography and I've had a lot of fun. And I feel like with this 5-inch screen monitor out there, I would be able to focus better and maybe just see the images better and brighter. might be something I want to try out. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. Those are some things I really like about this monitor, some things I dislike, just really nitpicks and, you know, things that I would wish were in maybe a little more expensive version. But besides that, this is a phenomenal product. And I'm not just saying that. I love gushing about things that I really like, and I also like being honest about things that I don't like. I really like this monitor. If you guys want to pick it up, affiliate link is down below. It really helps me out, but I think if you got this, you would really enjoy it, especially if you are a YouTuber. Thanks guys for your support, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.